Hi friend, I am Lee Keckner. Welcome to day number 33, Relationships, It's Your Fault. Oh wait, it's time to celebrate! Yay! Come closer and like sprinkle it right over my face. Congratulations! Yay! Alicia! We did it, you guys. You took the time for yourselves. You did this 33-day series, and this is the good work. This is the stuff we're here to do, to take care of ourselves, to fill ourselves up with love, so then we can, in this case, have deeper relationships. When we breathe today, we're going to do 3 breaths, in through our nose and out through our mouth. I really want you to settle for a moment and to get mindful, to get into this present moment. And just breathe in gratitude and acknowledgement for yourself. And when you exhale, exhale out acknowledging yourself, because it's a big deal to carve out time for yourself, and you did it. So, Alicia, close your eyes. We're going to breathe in through our nose with acknowledging ourselves, and out through our mouth. We are doing good for ourselves. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Yay. Okay, you guys, today the topic is moving forward as a relationship warrior. Now, during this series, I said I wanted us to remember 2 things. Alicia, you're welcome to stand there, and I love it. Or you can just celebrate when you're ready. And you can just shoot it maybe at my face. Oh! But during this whole series, I talked about tenderness and curiosity. And tenderness is, and one way we got into tenderness with another person is, no matter how they're showing up, or especially if they're angry, just picturing them as their younger self. Because in there is that younger self that's hurting. And in that space, when you think, how would you treat a child who is hurting? You'd be tender, you'd hold them, you'd love them, you'd encourage them, you'd support them, you'd hear them. So that's kind of one way to get into tenderness. And curiosity, it's like being curious about life is so fantastic. Being curious about triggers and things that make you happy and how it feels in your body and why am I upset about this, right? That was good, Alicia, I like that one. So being curious and being tender in all relationships is such a beautiful way to enter them. Mindfulness, you guys, mindfulness is being all into the present moment, because the past doesn't exist in a mindful moment, and the future doesn't exist. All that is the present moment. And when you show up mindfully in a relationship, you're showing up in the present moment. You're connecting with the other human being. You're not dragging in shit that happened yesterday at work or stuff that happened at home. You're looking at them with fresh eyes, and that's a huge gift to give yourself. You can take off so much stress and burden if you come into the moment and you look at whoever's speaking to you with fresh eyes, and you listen and you hear. Remember that every interaction is sacred. Every person that comes before you, whether it's a stranger for a moment or it's somebody who you see all the time, everyone is showing up to teach us. Everyone is showing up to give us. That was better. The first one she threw was way over to the side. I was like, all that confetti paper. You have to come really closer to me. I know that you're afraid to get close to me, but it's time. Everyone is showing up. Okay. Oprah Winfrey said this quote, and I love it. Do not confetti during this quote, please, so I can have some focus on this one. I believe 3 of the most important words anyone can say are not I love you, but I hear you. And I have said before that being seen and heard is the root of us feeling like we matter or being worthy, being seen and heard. And a lot of us didn't feel seen and heard as kids, but we can give that gift to others by looking them in the eye when they're speaking, by listening with the ears of our heart and with tenderness, and shutting our pie holes. So we don't say a word. We just hear what the other person wants to say. And we talked too about silent listening, which is awesome, shutting the pie hole and just being all in. Instead of spinning, what am I going to say? I don't agree with this. Just showing up and listening. And that's when we could start to learn about the other side, other people's opinions, because we're not attaching our anger and story onto what's being said. And soul gazing is a beautiful thing, to look into somebody's eyes without saying a word for 3 minutes with the intention to see their soul. And the first minute it's awkward. The second minute you kind of soften. In the third minute, you see past the eyeballs and you see something way greater that we all possess inside. Soul gazing kicks ass. Do or say something daily to show your appreciation. You might have to put your hand right over my head and sprinkle over my head like a tiny little faucet. I would say there, more in front of my face. That last 3 pieces were really great. Do something daily to show the people around you that you appreciate them. Text them, tell them, hug them, compliment them. Show your appreciation. Remember that every relationship, every interaction has value. So be open. What is this relationship here to teach me? What am I to learn from it? Let me get what I'm supposed to. Let me live fully. Do things you love with your partner and without your partner. So just bringing more love of what you love. If your partner doesn't like to do stuff, if the person you're dating doesn't like to do that kind of stuff you do, go find people that do. Fill yourself up with joy and love, and try and find things that you can do with the person that you love as well. Fighting is okay. It's okay to fight. It's how you fight that matters. And that's when we can remember when we feel angry or triggered to try and move to our own heart center or to try and see their younger self. Will you alert me when I'm going to burn my fingers?
Yes.
Or can I just pass this to you now, please? Thank you, Alicia. Be gentle with yourself. This is huge. Be gentle with yourself. You are doing the best that you can right now where you are. And be gentle with your coworker, your child, your parent, your lover, your boyfriend, whatever it is. Be gentle with them. They're doing the best that they can where they are. If you don't like something, talk openly about it, but in a loving way, as opposed to getting pissed and exploding. Whoa! There. Oh, the camera's over here. You have to remember that. Great, Alicia. Woo! Remember too, when you want to point, it's your fault. You made me mad. You made me feel this way. You didn't do. You. Remember that nobody can make you feel anything. How we feel, how we show up, how we react or respond to any situation is ours. It's all on us, right? Shit's gonna happen our whole life. How you choose to respond to it is what's important. So when you point your finger, point it back and go down to your heart and apply loving to the places that hurt inside. That's what healing is. Meet your partner's needs, I put. And here's why I put that. Oh, I just dropped a crystal. I hope it didn't break. I just started reading this. I had it on my phone forever. I think this camera might be backwards. It's the 5 languages of love. And there's basically 5 of them. It's touch, affirmation, gifts, quality time, and something else. I don't know about that one because it wasn't one of mine or my husband's. But Dave and I just learned what each other's love languages are. And on this thread, I'm going to put a link that you can look, a quick thing to see what yours are. My husband was constantly doing stuff for me, but it didn't mean a lot to me because I thought he just has to move all the time. He's doing busy work. We realized that mine is touch and quality time. So when he puts his arm around me, when he puts his hand on my leg, when he holds hand walking with me, when he's in the movie with me and he puts his arm around me, those light me up and make me or allow me to feel connected in the way that speaks to me. Him running around doing stuff all the time made me crazy, but he thought he was showing love. And then I learned that his is doing stuff. His is service. That was the other one, to be of service. So the other day, once I found that out, I made him breakfast in bed and brought it, woke him up. It was like, I let him sleep in, but I woke him up and gave him breakfast in bed, and he was so moved by it. And then I went and filled up his car for him. And then I just said that, but I knew Alicia was gonna go, you know you didn't, I filled up the cars. Whoa! Oh, none of those went in front of here. It has to be right, look, come here. Yeah, there you go. So anyway, I started doing little acts of service for Dave. When he's like, oh, I'm gonna clean the kitchen, I was like, no, I've got that. And it's like 10 minutes. And he felt, wow, she really loves me. She's taking care of me. So we have different love languages. So this is kind of a neat thing to find out what the person that you like's love language is. And then you can stop wasting time doing what you think is good. Why don't they appreciate it, right? Because that's not their love language. So that's an amazing way to, that's an amazing way to meet your partner's needs and to show them love and fill up their love tank in a way that is meaningful for them. And if something doesn't go well, if there's some fight or some argument or something's going on, that's the perfect time to be curious. Why is this going on? Why do I feel this way? And then next time you can try it a different way, maybe being a little more tender and kind, starting with yourself. And then the most important relationship you will ever have is you. Alicia?
These don't work.
Come behind me. She's just throwing crepe paper all over the place, but none of it's making it on camera. Most important relationship.
Wow.
I love you, Alicia, but I'm really disappointed in your confetti popping and sparkler throwing. Okay, the most important relationship you will ever have is you. That's, I think, the most important thing from this whole relationship thing. When this is good, when you are taking care of your heart, your relationships will mirror that back to you. Remember that you are directly connected to God, and that energy is inside of you. We are a chip off the old God block, and it's always there, but it's not always working with you unless you set the intention, and I call it partnering with power, saying, God, universe, energy, partner with me, go arm in arm with me. And that goes along with my biggest theme of life that I love, that at my whole childhood I grew up feeling like I was alone, even though I was surrounded by people, is that you are not alone. You are not alone, whether you know it or not, no matter how bad things get, because you have God within you and you have the universe, the source, love, energy inside of you, that when you can quiet your mind and your stories that upset you and connect with this and make the intention to partner with power, no matter what shows up, you're never alone. Besides the fact that you have people that love you and will support you. I'm helping Alicia a little bit. Come back here. Come behind me, my love. Let them see your beautiful face while you shower with confetti. Partner with power. God. So I want to ask you guys to check out my new nightly series I'm going to do on Instagram story. It's going to be a new one every night with my husband. It's called Pillow Talk, where Dave and I are going to talk about something that happened that day, and then it will dissolve the next day. So check it out every night. I think we're going to try and go on at 10 p.m., but I'm not positive. Pillow Talk. And if we have some downtime between this and my next 33-day series, please look at my website, which is leigh.la. That'd be a good time to throw some confetti, love. Woo! And all of my 33-day series are there. You just click 33 and you can work on another one until we start again. Remember, you matter. You're awesome. I love you. Connect within so you can give without or out of yourself. My quote today is, let us know our worth, connect to our power, and radiate love in the painful divide that separates us. I love you guys. Woo! Oh, that was a good one, Alicia. I'm going to say a prayer and then I'm going to sing this one out. Dear God, let us move forward as relationship warriors. Let us know our worth. Let us stand in our truth and our power. And not only transform our own hearts, but those around us and in turn the world. Let us be the lights that the darkness need. A special blessing over everyone who's participating and watching until I see him again on the next 33-day series or my nightly lives. And we are in gratitude for this life we get to live. Amen. Amen, you guys. The last thing I want to do, and you can sprinkle me with some confetti if you want to. Oh!
Here we go.
Oh, that was a good one, Alicia. There's a little. So this is an ode to Carol Burnett, and I just think it's the most appropriate thing, and I love it so much. I'm so glad we had this time together. Do you know the song, Alicia?
No.
Oh. Just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems like we just got started, and before you know it, comes the time we've got to say so long. So long until my next 33-day series. I love you guys. Thank you. Woo! Woo! Alicia, thank you for your help. I'm in gratitude for you and your one relationship that's really going well that I like. Woo! Now it's your turn, Alicia. Bye, you guys. I'll see you on my next 33-day series.
Today is National Boss Day, so I want to say thank you to my boss, Lee, for employing me and such and letting me throw confetti at her face.